I've woken up to this jarring knock more than once, and it's become a familiar experience for many people living in vehicles. And every time I wonder, why is sleeping illegal? Because here's what's strange. In many cities, this van can legally sit here all day. I can eat lunch, read a book, watch TV, or work on my computer. But the moment that parked vehicle becomes a place to sleep, a different set of laws can apply. I could get a ticket or be told to leave. So what changes? It turns out this isn't really a story about sleep. It's a story that's more than 150 years old, and a question that I'm exploring as a collaboration with Independent Lens. After the American Civil War, thousands of unemployed and itinerant workers traveled the country looking for seasonal jobs. States and cities often use vagrancy laws to criminalize people who had no permanent home or visible means of support, often enforced to control formerly enslaved Black Americans. If you were constantly moving, sleeping outdoors, or living outside the expected pattern of a house, family, and steady employment, you could be arrested simply for being labeled a vagrant. As railroads expanded, another figure became a part of the American life: the hobo. These workers followed the rail lines, often helping build them, harvest crops, work in logging camps, mines, and other seasonal jobs that helped fuel a growing country. But many towns also passed ordinances designed to push them back out. Fast forward to today. The laws have changed, but the tension hasn't disappeared. Cities like Bend, Oregon have now debated overnight parking restrictions with complaints about vehicle camping. San Diego has adopted vehicle habitation ordinances that regulate sleeping in vehicles on many public streets, although how those laws are enforced has regularly changed through court challenges. Other cities limit oversized vehicle parking, ban sleeping in vehicles, or prohibit camping in public spaces. A 2016 San Diego City Council ordinance finding said that this was done because they did not have sufficient on- or off-street space for oversized and recreational vehicles, and residents were being adversely affected by transient populations parking these vehicles overnight. The question isn't just where can you park, it's when does a parked vehicle become somebody's home? And as housing costs continue to rise, an increasing number of Americans are living in vans, RVs, and cars, not always for adventure, but sometimes because it's the only housing they can afford, which means this question is becoming harder to ignore. Maybe the issue isn't that sleeping is illegal. It's that throughout American history, laws have often been used to regulate people whose homes don't fit society's expectations. Because where we're allowed to sleep says a lot about who we're allowed to be.